Hello, everyone. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. It's a, blustery day out there, but conditions have improved. Road conditions have improved, but still slippery in spots. It's going to be a cold night. How low will we go and where? Your forecast comes now. I'm just going to continue to repeat this, but you can get your furnace cleaned and checked and ready for the season ahead with a 25-point inspection from my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons. It's only $129. Please give them a call today and let them know that Hutch sent you. All right, here's the storm system that brought us the nasty weather. It's swirling through Green Bay as we head into the afternoon. Most of the wind and clouds, though, now in eastern parts of Minnesota. North winds will be most persistent there, but we're starting to see a return of southerly winds out to the west. Your hour-by-hour forecast as we go through the overnight hours here, we stay dry. Let's focus in on our area as we zoom it in and bring it closer. And now, as we head into the overnight hours, notice the clearing right here on the Fargo doorstep. We'll have patches of clouds here and there, but as we set this into motion, what I do anticipate is a breaking up of the clouds during the overnight hours with the snow on the ground and the decrease in wind speeds. It looks like cold weather to Hutch. I've been saying this for the better part of a week now. If we got snow, yep, we got some shovel trouble out there. Now, heading into the day tomorrow, we start out the day with quiet winds here, just a few clouds. There'll be more clouds on the Minnesota side of the river, and south winds take hold out to the west. Those will increase a bit as we go into the late part of the day. Afternoon temperatures, we're not talking warm at all, folks, with a cold start, but it should bring a southerly wind back to the region that sets the stage for our next chance of some showers here in the valley as we head into your weekend ahead. More on that momentarily. Right now, let's take a look at a couple of things that Hutch has in store for you. And number one, that's going to be the fact that we have had some mighty cold temperatures this morning. How low were we? We were below zero in the oil patch, so the clear skies and calm winds will make a difference in areas of fresh snow. Move this to the central and eastern part of the state where it's clear tonight, and we will have some mighty cold near zero low temperatures. Keep that in mind. Now, as we go into the precipitation look, over the last 7 days, we've gotten some beneficial moisture. Southern Valley, anywhere from about 1.5 inches here in the Fargo area to over 2 inches of liquid equivalent moisture down in southern parts of Wilkin County. Thanks to my friends at Endon for providing this. Over an inch in Otter Tail County as well as Becker County. And we're seeing some lofty amounts that were in Polk County, particularly the western reaches thereof, and in northwest Minnesota, helping the drought a bit. Now, the drought is the most severe in the western Dakotas. Look at this, bone dry over the last week down here near Hettinger and Bowman, but some much needed moisture in northeast Montana with over an inch in many locations of measurable precipitation that's melting down the snow into its liquid equivalent. Now let's take a look at your forecast, shall we, as we head into your time frame. Moving ahead, here is a look at the 7-day planner. Let's get that pulled up here for you. Just got to find it. Okay, we're going to start with tonight's temperatures. Here's what Hutch thinks. 9 for Fargo. I'm sticking to my guns here. We'll have a few spots, particularly out west, where it's clear longer with calmer winds that get down near 0 degrees. That's the James River Valley, the Devil's Lake Basin, all the way up into Walhalla. And if you're in Rock Lake, let's go with 1.9, your overnight low temperature. Northwest winds fairly quiet. Now, it will be a little bit milder with the clouds out in parts of central Minnesota, and there could be a batch of clouds stuck in much of Otter Tail County. That holds you in the 20s. Really makes a huge difference. It's ginormous. Then for tomorrow, south winds out to the west, as I showed you, the temperatures there, 25 to 35 degrees in the south. Where there's snow on the ground, we're talking near 20 degrees. Here in the Red River Valley, temperatures will be in the mid to low 20s, and that's it. Cooler up north. And then as we head into Minnesota, the north winds and the clouds will be more persistent, and temperatures hovering near 30 to 35 degrees in that neck of the woods on the Friday afternoon planner. Now let's take a look at the shake and bake that you need to know about. Temperatures through the weekend. Increasing clouds late Saturday lead to some snow showers, mainly up north on Sunday. Then on Monday, there's a chance as well of a few flakes. I'll have details in another video on that coming up here shortly. All right, here on Hutch's Weather. A couple of other things to keep in mind as Pedro shakes off the cold next week. For travelers here in the northern plains, we're looking at cold weather. We could have some light flurries of snow that don't look to impact travel here too much. There could be some national impacts to travel, though. I'll have an update on that coming up as well. But for your Thanksgiving Day, give thanks for some quieter weather, still slippery and wintry conditions for travel. All right, here is a reminder to all of you to please keep in mind tonight, coming up here in just a little bit. Well, it's Hutch's Weather Kid at Luther Family Ford. And my friends at Luther Family Ford want you to tune in. Aubrey Larson, can't wait to meet her. Can't wait for you to see her help me figure out the weather. Please tune in. Drop a comment and make this young lady feel good. If you go to Westside Elementary, you can see it at 4:30 right here on Hutch's Facebook page or hutchesweather.com. And by the way, if you want to be a Hutch's Weather Kid, that's where you sign up. Right in the showroom floor at Luther Family Ford or on hutchesweather.com. Have a wonderful evening, hutchesweather.com. You can find me on these other platforms, YouTube and Facebook as well. I'll be back in just a short while with your full forecast and meet Aubrey, Hutch's Weather Kid, in just a few.